I've been here longer than most things in this park. Long enough to watch seasons change, children grow up, and people come and go with their whole lives tucked quietly inside them. Most people sit down without thinking twice, but I listen. Human stories, moments in time shared with an old bench. She sat down with that kind of sigh that tells me she hasn't stopped in a while. So I did what I always do. I welcomed her with silence. And eventually she filled it.
Well, I sit quite regularly in the park, but I sometimes use my mum's stroller rather than sit on the bench. Well, I suppose if they dampen that as well.
The other day, because it was lovely and sunny and I was waiting for my other daughter, who's the nurse, you know, and then we went a walk all the way around.
No, I'm always alone. It's just the way it is, you know what I mean?
I've held so many stories, beginnings, endings, and all the complicated bits in between. So, start wherever you like. Who are you when the world isn't watching?
I just felt that there had to be more to life. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a lovely little town, seaside place. Everybody comes in the summer and it's really nice, but it just wasn't for me. I wanted something more. I just couldn't envisage myself living in Warren Point my whole life.
I was only born over there, on Lower Seedley Road. Yeah, so I've lived over there. I've lived at the top, and then I'm going to move to another place on the top. So this is like a focus.
Well, I come from Ireland. My family moved to England when I was, 2 years old. I've travelled to Turkey and India and back to Greece. Then I moved to Berlin, lived in Berlin. When I was 15, I'd hitchhiked around Europe and stuff like that. I was living 10 years in Vietnam, teaching in Vietnam. I lived in Thailand, I lived in Myanmar, or Burma as you call it.
You know, everyone who sits here carries something. Some pains are loud, some are quiet. Some are tucked so deep they barely have a name. But they're all real.
And you said about my dad was poorly.
I just never felt maternal and just thought no. And that's the decision. I love cats, adore cats, and my cat was my baby. We had him 17 years and he was about 23, 24 when he died last October, bless him.
Pain looks different on everyone, but everyone has it.
I mean, I had lovely parents that adopted me, and I've been on a search. I've been to Fakenham because that's where the birth mother was buried. Just wished I'd have met her, but when you watch these long lost families now, people are more open about it and you can, you know, meet up but no, I'm getting on a bit now, so we may meet again in hell or heaven, I don't know.
Everyone comes with a different kind of story. The kind that settles gently like dust on forgotten shelves. They shared memories, regrets, hopes, all woven together into something beautifully human. I've heard thousands of stories over the years, but everyone still surprises me. I suppose that's why I stay here. Not for the weather, not for the pigeons, but for moments like these. And as each person walks away, I remain the quiet witness to their loudest thoughts. If you ever find yourself here, needing a place to rest, I'll be waiting. I always am.